and biology at the high school level in the Valley School. So I've gone back to where I was inspired to start this journey. And I think primarily there it is very important to honestly examine these kind of solutions to lower our environmental impact with the students and see how we can change our daily habits and our daily consumption patterns and also influence that of the society that we live in. So in my experience and my opinion, there are three main things that can help any technology to transition to what is a net zero or a more sustainable future. Firstly, I think it is the intent of the technology. And if the intent is focused on serving human need and not only on addressing the greed of a few, then I think that strong intent of any technology, has that potential to transition, to a more sustainable future, to provide solutions for a more sustainable future. The second thing I would say is inclusivity. Where as many stakeholders examine the intent of that solution so that it is not a solution only for a few but as many people as possible. And the third thing I think is life cycle. So to examine this intent and to examine the environmental impact and the benefits that this particular technology offers across its life cycle. This country is blessed with a very rich history of looking deep within ourselves to understand the nature of the human condition and to understand the nature of human potential. And I think that intent and that history and that spirit has to be there when you're looking at sustainability. Because otherwise solutions can be just on the surface without really addressing things like justice or addressing things like long-term sustainability for not only for humans but all the other species that we share the planet with. So I think India is in a very rich or very strong position if we can look back at our own history and at our own intentions and our own human condition. As long as there is concern for the planet and for your own safety and livelihood and health, for not only your own health but also the health of larger communities and the earth as a whole, then these kind of livelihoods will definitely be in high demand. Voices need to be heard from different castes, different classes, different sections of society to make solutions which are environmentally just and which are sustainable, not only keeping short-term or 5-year agendas in mind, but longer-term futures. Firstly, I think it is to be honest and compassionate about this intention to take part in providing solutions for the climate crisis and be honest about whatever it is that you can do and what your intention is, because this clarity of intention will help you to be brave enough to question business as usual, because business as usual is what has gotten us into this climate crisis. And unless that business as usual is questioned with courage from the younger generations, then things may continue as they are. And the third is to not only raise questions but also to listen to the questions of others, of all the other people, communities who are affected in some way by any of the technologies that you are providing as solutions.